is tribute, but the worthy are mine to reap!
Welcome on back everyone to Total Warhammer 3 and part 6 of our Skulltaker Omens of Destruction campaign. In today's episode we're here surrounding the Monument of Immortal. That's a lot on my side, I'll turn that down a bit. Surrounding the Monument of Immortal for more harvest of the skulls. Lustria is looking at good and red now, the proper color. And we have a little bit more Skaven to harvest now, so it looks like they might have infested Axolotl. No, not quite yet, but maybe soon. We've taken out Madeline, or at least smacked her around once. She managed to flee, so we can capture this army here. That's 16 more essence for the Essence Farm. Skulls for the Skull Cloak. We managed to take down a Thloxlon. Oh, this is claimed for Horn now as well. We're going to go ahead and pop on in and grab the trophy racks for just even more post-battle loot faction-wide. And that'll slowly start to colonize all of the ruins around us there too as well. We've got so much gold that we definitely need all of the extra post-battle loot buildings here to keep building that up even further. Would love to have a kind of an overall stat somewhere that showed us just how much total post-battle loot we have. Doesn't look like we have access to that anywhere though. Would be so insane though, just to see the number kind of as we get into the late game. Alright, so Skulltaker's here, building up even more troops. We've got Kerr the Reaper as an additional Skulltaker. I'm gonna go ahead and send her Skull Reaper, that is Blood Reaper. So many different blood skull themed words here and titles. We're gonna go ahead and send him through the sea lane into visiting Cathay. We need to see what champions there are to harvest over there. Alright, all looks good besides. Let's swing on back up to Skulltaker, who's rebuilding his army with Exalteds. Let's go ahead and swap this over to Kill for Corn. That way we can kind of replace all of our normal bloodletters with Exalteds while we're here.
Brass, bone, blood.
Our teachers, pus, blown blood. Gross. Over to Skaven Blight, where Krell and Staden are here, but there's no Ikitclaw. I wonder where he hides. Maybe in Miragliano? We'll send Grelin to go take a quick look. As for other heroes, everyone's already got their orders. We'll go ahead and Zack, the Blood Reaper. We'll go ahead and give you increased mobility. Glorious. We'll send you all the way up here into the jungles of Pahawalaxa, and soon we'll teleport up here to Marcus. We just need one more skull, even if it's a minor lord like Otto or Madeline over here. That would give us what we need to go ahead and max out. That's not correct. Max out Mir the Indomitable Skull. And that would give us a -5 to our travel cooldown. And from there, I'm thinking we go in on a Dubois the Prescient to be gaining all of that experience for all of our lords as fast as we can. And then we can get up in here to just the win more traits. Reforged, extra skulls for defeating. Creating all skull piles across the world after a single win is so awesome. It's more like, at that point again, it's more of a win more, but if you focus it and you really hear about those skulls.
Give blood, spill blood.
Alright, that's all for this turn. Back up to Skulltaker and pass. Knowingly enough, I knew I was dirling because I was missing something. It was our initial squad here, and I was fighting against Marcus Wolfhart. If we're fighting just Wolfhart himself, we could probably actually win that battle, but not both. So let's go ahead and pull back. Would be Doombull. Sila Anfingrim, a colossal gore bull, pounds upon the gates, bragging to prove itself before the Skull Throne. Its horn-skulled herd follow at a distance, enthusiastically bellowing for the show to begin. We can duel the Minotaur or slay the whole herd. We'll take the experience for Sila. Alright, quick jump cut. Mere mortals gain mastery of war in decades, but even mere foot soldiers of Khorne are created with it. We gain a recruitment cost reduction for infantry and recruitment rank increase. Now we're going up to honor and blood, giving us more charge bonus for bloodletters, exalted bloodletters and Khorne Lorder, exalted bloodletters and Khorne Gores, and then more armor piercing damage for the same as well. Warborn indeed. The only problem with that, taking 2 turns for them to come on in. So Guanji Valley at least has us recruiting 3 of them now. So what we'll do is we'll get rid of these 3. And I guess actually we'll go ahead and keep these 3 bloodletters and make them our new wall. So they are our expendable wall that we'll have charge in first, and then the Exalteds can kind of come in behind them.
We shall refuse no
Side that can now kill 4 corn. Resistance and immunity to contact effects. Silas' durability has barely been tested. No battles against him last long enough. Yet what lies dormant gathers strength. Skulltaker, you're going to be out of commission for 2 more turns, but as soon as you're ready to go, the world is doomed.
Not likely.
We might be able to take down Otto over here.
Absolutely not.
He doesn't have Wolfart's killing potential.
Too much.
And now Wolfart's in March stance, so
herald of
we
claw.
probably should have just taken that fight last time. Do we have our summons from beyond? We have Hungering Blades. You know what, Doom Harvesters, there's nothing else for you to do but charge on in and do some damage. Do what you can before the end. To the field. Alright, high in the Misty Plateaus. We actually have a wonderful choke point here for Wolfart's men. Yeah, he's got a bunch of archers, but we can heavily punish. Can't hide the Soul Grinders. These war wagons as they come across the field. So let's hide the Fleshhounds in the woods. Fury's back here. Cannon in this position.
Herald of claw.
Try to just keep 2 of our Bloodletters fighting at the same time. We will see. Especially if we move up here into this nice choke point. That will be perfect. Spawn of Corn for smashing in after. Let's do it. Go ahead and advance there. We will keep these Soul Grinders ready to go after. Go to those war wagons.
Hunter of souls. Lord of murder. Blood god.
Not really sure why they weren't running. Skull Cannon, get up here and start trying to take some shots at these crossbows. Vortex effect, as long as it hits. Oh, no such luck. We've got the downhill here on this side. You know what? We could push into this this choke point here. That's even smaller. Put around there, my friend. Give you the high ground too. So the battle dog goes through the woods. They aren't going to come after us until we threaten them a bit, so move in with the double Soul Grinder. Skull Cannon up on top of this hill should be able to hit just about anything at once. I'll fire well for now, because otherwise you're going to be wasting those shots here. In position, we'll leave the Exaltants back a bit, though. Just in case. How much range do we have on you guys? 120. Really not much, but if we go up to the middle here, we should be able to hit someone before they respawn. Skull Cannon, go for the crossbows here. Or the archers there, I guess. Hoping they were crossbows, but no such luck. Oh, actually smashes into both of these units of swordsmen. That's an excellent hit. Archers are running to the hills. Oh, they're not quite close enough. Almost. Archers have the least air range, so let's go ahead and try to bother them first. Now this Skull Cannon shot screaming on in. That one went way wide. There we go, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Alright, keep on moving. Yeah, we figured the Huntsman has a couple of arrows to use, but if we can just draw them in towards us. Yeah, that was a much better Skull Cannon hit there. It is pretty much a full-on magma cannon now. Just with far better melee capabilities. That was a bit of a bad shot. Just keep weakening those swordsmen. Whenever they do charge, they're going to lose all of their life at once. Skull smashes in. A new target is the spearmen. And it picks those targets quick. They're missing the spears, you got the archers, works for me. It's like a lot of units over here blob together. Another really good hit. Everyone, did you just walk through the fire? Perfect idea. Oh, there's a lot of them. That smashes in, doing some serious damage. Let's go after these swordsmen then. Or these crossbows, rather. We're running out of skulls. We go gather some more soon. Speaking of gather more soon. Oh, do you already have the Hellblades active? Oh, awesome. 40 kills exactly. Yeah, just want to draw them in. Couple of nice charges here. Yeah, they're in range for their Outriders. Don't love to see that, so let's draw them back into the choke point a bit further. They're not going around that other flank at all. Alright, fall back a bit more here. Outrider damage is no fun. Keep blasting your way on in. Fall back a bit further. Alright, now it's one big blob. We move in to go after these huntsmen. Ah, the huntsmen are why they're getting so much damage. That makes full sense. Battlehounds, go ahead and break cover. Arrows flying our way, that's gonna hit. Luckily, really no one. Smash through. Come through their line, like I was saying. Battlehounds keep moving around the outside. And honestly, we've almost got them drawn back as far as I'd like. Drop Furies in on these archers. Cannon, just keep doing your thing. Let's skate right through into the middle. Alright, they're coming screaming on in. There's no way we bogged them down, but let's go ahead and try. Now let's go get Furies back up in the air. Go help. Hunt Marshal goes down. We're in a good shape. In fact, Furies, you drop in on these crossbows. Alright, Bloodletters, get in there. Light someone and give them a headache. Or I just relieve them of the worry about headaches for all time. Charge back through this way. These Bloodletters are having a little bit of trouble. Smashing these swordsmen back up in the air with you. Actually, come back over to these swordsmen. Skull Cannon's actually just gonna get shot to pieces there, so let's keep it moving. Keep it moving. Let's come after the war wagons as a group. Just keep skating through and scaring guys off. I can go after that lord there. Too angry to die on whichever Bloodletters are having the worst time here. Let's give it to these. Charge in the middle of this blob. Do the thing, Herald of Corn. Those shotguns cooking. After those war wagons, boys. Sigmar demands blood. Or demands so much more. Look at that charge. Just keep it moving. Back through this way. You two keep pursuing. You can go after these huntsmen. Actually, we'll leave the war wagons be. Pull the hounds away. Furies are doing, or not the Furies, but the spawn are ripping right through. Get in to save our general. The gods have abandoned us. Most of the normal infantry are running for the hills. The Furies and the hounds work together there. They've got one unit of the huntsmen back. Keep moving on through. Now they've got those huntsmen keeping us running. Luckily, archers don't do much damage at all. Bring back around here to help. You deal with those huntsmen. Witch Hunter is gone. Wolfheart is meeting. I mean, that's not a good time. Wolfheart's having themselves a Dark Souls boss. Those Bloodletters are having the worst time. We'll give them the unbreakable or unkillable for a moment. Pretty much just have to ignore the war wagons for now. Alright, that's those halberdiers gone. Come on down after these spearmen next. Doing a good job of catching our hounds. I need them after the war wagons. Get going. Split these guys up just a bit. Wolfheart is getting smacked. They didn't bring nearly enough men. You come crashing here against these two. War wagons running for their life. Let's just use those shotguns on units we can actually hit. You two, go get the war wagons. Grease, what are you up to? Go hunt down those wagons. Back this way, Wolfheart's running. Perfect. And we lost just about our entire army, but that was a Wolfheart's full squad. Here it is. Make sure he dies. That way we actually claim his skull and essence. You keep powering through. Bloodletters 3. Go and post up a cannon shot there. Oh, you completely missed. Good job. There it is. Wolfheart and all of his boys were but fodder. Perfect, we've got plenty of skulls to round up. I'll catch you in a moment. Alright, it gives us a Pyrrhic victory, but we were heavily outnumbered there. Was a little bit more than 5 to 1. That should have been more skulls, but that's okay. You guys are terrible at harvesting. Work on your artisanship. I'm gonna leave that alone. We'll sack it and let them rebuild. Hunted down. This time the hunter became the hunted, losing out to an opponent altogether more dogged, dangerous, and downright lethal than himself. Missile resistance and missile strength. That's a pretty solid one, especially if you're playing as the Jade Corset and betraying the Empire. Very worth it there. We're gonna sprint on through just to see what's happening up here in Spectazuma. We can go ahead and just harvest a nice 16 essence from him as well. After taking down Wolfheart, though, we've got more than enough to upgrade Mir the Indomitable to its max tier. It's now 5 less travel cooldown. Oh, like that. That's a short victory complete. Jade's sword is ours. The wielders command the teeth race down the blade, ripping apart armor and flesh as easily as if they were parchment. The beast howls while it does so, and whines if left unsated. Good old chainsaw from 40k. We get 10 extra core corruption, 20 more melee attack, enables magical attacks, 250 additional armor piercing. The passive that is going to buff up our base and armor piercing damage by 300%, as we are killing up to 500 enemies. It'll also make us unbreakable. That is the fastest short victory I think I've ever had. 22 turns. I'm sure we could have done even better if I was going all in on just trying to harvest champion essence. That's incredible. So what have we gained besides the chainsword? We haven't even done the battle for his Slayer sword yet. And yet we've already won. Victory conditions, where you got? Okay, so fair. It is just the chainsword that you get. And next we have to go after 60 settlements and empower 18 skulls. I think this is going to be the fastest victory we have, period. That's incredible. We may end up actually going for a full domination then with this one. It doesn't matter so much if the AI wants to be squirrely. Or a lot of times I'm not keen on going for the full domination because of how cowardly the AI plays.
Skulltaker.
Did we gain the experience from that guy's defeat too? Hang on now. Skulltaker, you need to relax. Murder, cleave, or crush. He's already got fine health. Let's go ahead and give him a little bit more speed. Speedy boy. I mean, since you don't have your other blade, we'll go ahead and give you the chainsword for now.
Slayer of Kings.
Doomsinger, what do you do?
For the skull.
This actually is going to be better on Kevin. Since he has these spells that actually have access, well, it'll be sacrificing his own health to heal up our friendlies. He's always healing and doesn't have to worry about us much. So they can go Giant Blade on Breasthide. I prefer to have the... Well, not that. Go ahead and combine these two up. Ooh, and punished. Good news is we have two of those. It's obsidian armor. You will turn these into obsidian. We promise.
A hero's journey ends here.
15 armor. That's at least better than the armor of silver and steel, so we'll hand that on over.
Clarity in corn.
Clarity in blood.
Wanderer.
Alright, Slaughterhounds, after watching that fight, I'm pretty positive you can handle Otto.
Corns herald.
So let's move all the way up to this bridge.
Parade corns. Banners.
And wiggle our corny butts at them. Aggressively till they come fight.
Heroes' heads aplenty I have taken.
We can't replenish, we'll just stay at normal stance. Alright, for the Skull Throne. Wound in the World. And next Blood Host has extra units. Let's go nothing for now. Oh, we can power up Dubois. I mean, we might as well. Skulltaker negates 50% of the experience of the defeated lord. This may just mean any lord, period. When killing or wounding lords in battle. Yeah, it doesn't sound like they make the distinction. So anytime a skull's given to Skulltaker either. That's scary. So scary. We'll upgrade the armor here at Q-Tac so we can get even more cultists. Zoggoth. Oh, wow. That's an army.
Speaker.
Not for very long, but it was an army.
Frost and brimstone.
No, we can't allow you to build up anymore. This is something that's going to turn into something terrifying. Death Runners, Skulkers, and Forest Coppos. Get out of here.
Blood for the blood god.
Blood for the blood god, and we'll snatch their stuff right on back.
We shall be many.
A Rampager standard. 25 extra charge bonus, and then bump it up by additional 7%.
The soul unbound.
Not bad. We're going to do some recruiting with you as well. One more turn we get the Halberdier Corn Warriors. Is how fast are the Wrathmongers? 53. So they can actually easily keep up with your Bloodletters. So what we'll do is just chuck out these Chaos Warriors.
Are you worthy?
Now we won't. We'll keep them. We will come down to the border between Shockway and Itza. Oh yeah, no, I wanted to give the Skull Cannon over here to do Skulltaker. What am I doing? All cheeks, boys.
Power offering to you, Corn.
Completely forgot. Gruesome display. Causes fear and less leadership for everyone in range. Or post battle loot and pilgrimage of skulls. That's the one.
In ourselves, the struggle.
In ourselves, the struggle. Production by 3% for all armies, 6 control, and 400 income. Mines that are far from exhausted will gain rudimentary fortifications and more slaves to harvest the riches within. What tier do we have to be to get the Skull Reaper building? Perfect, just tier 3. Ornate Tribute gives us the Skull Reapers and Chosen. In fact, we're getting Chosen. Get these guys out of here. You'll be upgraded soon. Back here in the River Caveza, we can get the max tier in Jodel. War Arena, and then obviously we need more trophy racks. Or post-battle.
Death in single combat holds no shame.
No shame at all. Come hither, Madeline. You must die. A Pyrrhic victory. You're lucky I'm in a hurry. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just skulls to the skull throne here. We need all the extra skulls. There goes the Awakened. And Madeline Sharp as well. You guys go drop into the combat trials that Burns lacks for us.
My task endless. Blessing for me.
Global recruitment duration -1. So awesome. Let's go ahead and get Blood X Nihilo ready.
My Slayer Sword's victims shall find new purpose.
Exactly. One more turn here, or I guess 2 more turns with Skulltaker. Our bloodletting is going to start dropping down, but that's fine. Oh, we got cheesed by the upgrade. Figured it would drop those 5 turns off, but apparently not.
Honor you have, but I cannot spare you forever.
Honor you have, says Skulltaker. The Black Council has spoken. Let us have war. I mean, you're very brave. That makes my next choices very easy. They make it to Jodel already, really. Alright. I mean, I would be tempted to fight this one, but we would get flattened. So we'll give it over. 128 skulls, though. Alright, so the Slaughterhounds are going to be fighting against Otto von Dragen. Gives us a close defeat. Yeah, maybe. Maybe not. Let's find out. Alright, let's pulverize them. So we don't get to know where they're coming from. These trees are very sparkly. So let's go ahead and sit up on... I don't know where they're coming from. That would make things way easier on us. We'll do 2 bloodletters here. In fact, let's go ahead and hide in the woods. Let's let them decide how they're gonna take this one. I'll deploy you on this side. I don't think we can hide the cannon either. We'll put the cannon on this side too. Blood doggos in the woods. Furies over here. There we are. That looks good. The Exalteds are all we don't have. We'll just deploy them in the woods right here. As long as they're both hidden. Let it begin. Yeah, so try to draw them in on this side. You two advance across. Watch that one actually land. Oh, it did. Right in the center. Just going to draw them in across on this side. Skull Crushers, you come across. Move up to the bridge here. Make them aware of the rest of our army here. Run, 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 run. I'm going to draw them in on this side. Go get in, you two. Take shots at the Halberdiers whenever you can, though, because that's by far their strongest unit against us. Draw them on in. Do we have what it takes? We'll find out very, very soon. You fall back now. As soon as we got those archers isolated. Burn fire here. Right in. Go hunt down the Dawi. You keep blasting. Keep the hounds in the woods for now. Exalted's huge. Should go ahead and stay here. Power through. I know you can do it. Furies, maul these archers. Hound dogs. Not really much we can do with you right now. We'll get in this way. Power through into those archers. Soul Crushers this side. Let's hit this flank here. In fact, everyone, all at once. Get those archers to pieces. Go ahead and go. Dude of Doom here. Now let's come back around and go after this next group of archers. Alright, now chase down Yorick Grim. And we roll the flank. You go ahead and get a shot this way. Or getting back to harvesting some more skulls. Go ahead, these spearmen here. Make themselves brave. He will kill them all, they say. I think not. Alright, let's go ahead and charge right through this big blob with all of our shotguns. Skull Cannon, go ahead and take another shot in towards them. Keep harvesting these skulls here. Grim's getting obliterated. There we go. Use that charge and that shotgun to keep doing work. Alright, Blast, go ahead and everyone fall back here. Charge through into this big blob of clowns. Make these Furies unkillable. Right, run down to these spearmen. Start harvesting more skulls. Furies are unkillable at the moment. There goes Grim permanently. Let's get these hounds out of that fight. In fact, we'll have them go hunt down these archers in the back line. Fury's hanging in there. 16 of them left. Let's have these guys keep switching positions then. Use all that ammunition. Alright, their lord is done. Boosted melee attack. Let's come back here after those archers. Woods battle's not exactly what they want there, but there goes their general. Good grief, boy, is strong. Power through there, boys. They have a couple of them still here fighting. Yeah, the halberdiers are showing they're fighting more. They're not necessarily still intact. Get moving in here. Get the blood crushers out of the woods. Go inflict some more casualties over there on those archers. Their general's back. Go ahead and scare him away once more. We go to the next group of halberdiers. Or actually just get a shot with the cannon. Bit of a miss. Crushers caught those archers. Bloodletters are fighting on both sides. Go ahead and just focus those spearmen. Born. And what they're capable of. They came in with like 300 troops to their 2,000. Alright then, we have plenty of Humies to run down here. Skulls to harvest, and I'll catch you in a moment. I'll have to be calling it the Hunt Marshal's Doomed Expedition soon. Furies fell, but because of Demons Rise Again, they are back. And with how much health? We'll see soon. But yeah, no, the Furies, they, even though they fizzled away, get to return. Golden Sword goes to these Bloodletters here, surprisingly enough. This wounded of an army did not care at all about the Hunt Marshal's expedition. I will go ahead and take the extra reaping.
Stones.
They looted the settlement as they stole it from us. How rude. We're just here trying to build up a lovely corn cult, Olana. Your army's not strong enough to avoid death to Skulltaker.
Skulltaker.
We're gonna lose a couple of settlements, but that's fine.
Blood Speaker.
Completely acceptable. Then moving on, Itza next. Oh, that's not gonna be so exciting. Well, we might as well stop building them then. Yeah, they came out of the mountains pretty quickly, didn't they? Next turn we'll take it back, but I prefer not to give them all those extra bonuses for free there. Extra skill point. We'll go ahead and pop it into 88 speed.
Tedious work, but necessary for success. Shred them up.
Finish them off real quick. Really medium casualties. We would have run them over. Oh well. I will accept it.
Yeah.
These come back and when Demons Rise Again is crazy. Go ahead and replenish, yeah.
Rejoice.
That's awesome. They came back with 16 models.
Bloodshed.
Take down the Temple of Kara next.
Rejoice.
And we will go ahead and sack it.
Give. Greatest bloodletter.
Perfect. Slaughterhound's doing fantastic work. Balmir apparently is a weak soul.
Corn's demand. That was
I'm gonna go ahead and ambush. We're gonna catch him as he tries to protect the Wellsprings Fraternity. We've got Thomas over here. Really, the only settlement we care about losing is Wallato. We need for that not to happen at all costs. Can you get any more cultists? Indeed. Bludgeonous Slaughterer, Weapon Master, or Knowledgeable. Gotta have the core trait, doesn't he? I think we probably need to get ourselves a Corn Cult over here in the Great Turtle Isle.
intolerable.
Allow us to cleave through the Dark Elves post haste. Yeah, absolutely pumping in the Iron Camp here. Armor for all armies. By 5. Gold. We'll see how long we can hold it though before Rakarth takes it. Yeah, so no upgrades down here in Ketsa or Itza, as we will likely lose them to Rakarth.
Herald of Corn. Wait.
Keep on schmooving yourself there, and let's get
Our teachings.
Kevin. You're almost Skulltaker.
Blood.
Alright, we'll skip on through here. Let's see where Karth goes for. Olana likely attacking Itza here next turn. This is what I'm happy to try to defend though.
No.
Alright, so the Bright Wizard is going to come out and face us. How brave. I mean, this may be just enough heroes to bring us down. We'll find out, though, because if I can close the gap on the Bright Wizard, it'll be a bad time for them. Alright then, to the field. Alright, so we'll probably be leading 2 attacks here through the woods. This one keeps us protected the whole way over, so we're probably going to come through here. We'll have the hounds attack this side. Bloodletters, Exalteds. They can't hide, but we'll just go ahead and put them in. And then the Furries. Let's get this going. Across the fields, have the 3 of them take up a kind of vanguard position. They got a minute 50 before their reinforcements arrive. That is a long time. Let's keep moving through the woods there. The jungles shall shield your approach. Man, unfortunately for the Hunt Marshal, his units are very easy to see. They're very bright yellow. They're obstructed by the Soul Grinders. First shot away. Very accurate. So we're moving a bit closer, though we can get a better shot there. Everyone else keep moving through the woods because we aren't going to have time to get there before the reinforcements arrive, so we'll want to make sure we are good and safe. And clips the marshes a little bit. Another shot away. What we'd like to see. We're close enough where we're getting some pretty accurate shots on them now. What is that flying? Is your doom. But pull them away. Alright, the reinforcements are here. A normal general might be scared of, we are not. You hit them with that shotgun. Fury's back a bit. Warriors fall back. Stay in the woods. We'll try to draw them into the jungle. For a proper smash. Fireball coming out towards our Fury. See if we can dodge it. And down. And they got hit. We lost 2 of the Furies. I can dodge them. That was a big mistake. Allowed their rivals to get shooting. By far their most dangerous unit here. Get back in the woods, then that way any of those fireballs aren't nearly as dangerous. Fall back as well. And Bright Wizard is doomed as soon as we can get over there safely. I turned fire on this unit of halberdiers. Stay back just a bit longer, have you all kind of fall back into the woods further yourselves. All those archers are probably going to be focus firing the same unit. They only have 1 unit of halberdiers in there though, so if we can keep drawing them back. Those dum-dums are for you guys. Keep drawing them back. Alright, then we go ahead and take a little bit of the fire there on those handgunners as they come on in. Now do up the crossbows. See if they get set up with their handguns. Alright, they do manage to get some shots off. Don't get distracted. Gotta get those handgunners. Alright, woods have been infiltrated now. Let's go ahead. Didn't get our charge bonus with the bloodletters like I wanted, but a bit unfortunate. Quite a bit too fancy here. Hurt us a bit. Backline is struggling aggressively. Keep this whole crew moving. Need to keep you away from those great swords. Don't duel with that lord. You try to get the bright wizard. Chase these handgunners off permanently. That charge was insane. Skull Cannon, come over here. We need you to do some damage on this side. Ripping apart those handguns. These things doing some serious work. Even the fireballs going after our Furies, though, isn't doing enough. Give them too angry to die to our big beasties there. Get those great swords. Oh, our general's actually losing to theirs. Sad day that is. One of your units used all of its ammunition. Ah, but their general's gone. It's just this bright wizard fighting. Keep taking down those halberds. Hanging on with the smallest amount of health. Just get rid of all of these units here. They're all pretty elite. We want none of them coming back. And like that, we managed to pull off another victory. Extremely outnumbered. Honorable Soul just doesn't respect the lack of armor that Khorne's demons have. When in reality, he's your doom. I'm gonna run out the rest of these guys here and catch you in a moment. Alright, the Boar Hunt Marshal getting embarrassed at every opportunity here. We battle of 400 versus 1500 and easily claim victory.
Skulls for the Skull Throne. The blow must be clean. I never risk damaging the skull.
Military access, he says. No.
I do not carry the Slayer Blade for my own pleasure. I do.
Non-aggression pact? You mean bring me your skulls pact? That's not gonna work. And Squire has been revealed. Bloodhall Coven has been wiped out. At long last. And then the Creator. Interesting. So what did they end up doing down here? Just building up all their armies at once? I mean, you might as well build up a death ball instead of attack. Seems to be the way. Skulltaker, we've got one turn before we can teleport. So it did end up removing it. It just took a second to catch on up. His army is terrifying.
Blood Speaker.
Yeah, so we'll have Skulltaker just come down here and grab the unit out of his army. Let's just go ahead and kick out these bloodletters. Well, you know, we'll just hand them over. Good old swap-a-roo. Skulltaker, you dropped into March Dance. I think Rakarth is going to be the best target for you.
Send me an adversary. Skulls for the skull.
And then Kevin will have him go up north to continue the fight with the Men of the Empire. Right. Yeah, unfortunately, we're about to lose it. We could get the Chaos Warriors with halberds before we move on here with Kevin.
We answer.
Let's do that. We just won't pop into moving as far as we can.
You cannot deny my call.
You cannot deny my call. We get 3 of these guys. Oh yeah, also the Knights of the Brazen Throne. Just absolute monsters. We'll come back around to them when we need them. Slaughterhounds, go ahead and hit the Temple of Kara. Yoink. One more win. And the demons were reforged even after most of them were killed there. Need to spin skulls to make up another Bloodhost army, so I'm just going to go ahead and destroy it. By corn. Doom Harvesters. Did we clear Spectazuma? We did. Wasn't the intention, but we'll take it. Oh yeah. 10,000 gold. We'll take the skulls this time, just to really fill up our stockpile. Urge of Mankind, there goes your capital. Ocean's Tithe. Extra income from post-battle loot. We'll wait till next turn to go for that one. We're about to lose the Battle of Itza. Armor for all armies. Dimensional Rift. Lovely stuff. Wouldn't mind some of these other settlements falling to chaos now. Tloxlon can be upgraded as well. Perfect. River Cerveza down here with Itza, which I would love to be doing some upgrades on, but such is not going to be the way. I will go for the trophy chamber here. That takes 2 turns. I'll still go for it. And the War Amphitheater, because we will be needing to rebuild Itza after we fight off the Druki cowards on their way down. Grawl, let's give you another point into Specialist, since you're out exploring for Skaven.
Demons can't reach.
Dang it. Can't reach.
Cultist of the Blood God.
Yeah, Snagger, we're gonna bring you down to set up a cult in the Chamber of Visions.
Destruction shall come.
Which apparently has a lovely landmark for us too. Those who visit the Chamber of Visions see what the old worlds, or the old ones see, the many threads of the future.
Lord of Fury.
Fair enough. Let's do the turn and see how Rakarth plays it.
1,000 rods.
Alright, it's under attack by 3 armies. Just by 2. Interesting. To say we might actually be able to hold the line here just because of how horrifyingly effective Khorne's warriors are in battle. He's on foot. I mean, I honestly think, well, no, the dragon kind of stops things. We'll hand this over just to not slow us too much, because we will be here momentarily with Skulltaker.
No speak. We fight.
Exactly. Skaven make good, reliable partner allies. No. They make good skulls of the throne. Now this one we probably don't have a chance of winning, so we'll give this one over. Rakarth's rude self is just sitting there raiding. That works for me. Open field battle is doomed for you. So here's the thing, we can be economical with this too, and just teleport using the essence needed for Sabioth. Oh, we could be even... Hang on now. Olana. Okay, before we do attack, let's go ahead and we do want the wound in the world here for this one.
Mortal man.
Big brain
or
Skulltaker.
lesser demon.
We'll go ahead and grab the teleport on Olana, who can't run. We hit her, slay her, grab the 31 essence, and then move on to take down these other 2. Costs 8 LA2 teleport. Skulltaker.
Only the finest.
Ah, how lovely. Destroy.
Rest of
a decisive win. This first one here we'll give to the auto resolve just because I'm curious to see how well our Exalted handle things. It's about to be really bad in it. Yeah, it's pretty terrible. That's okay. It gives us a chance to a bit of a challenge.
Take the carnivores fast.
100 more skills of the Skull Cape. And now we'll go ahead and grab the all other lords gain 5% of the experience of the defeated lord. Don't mind if I do.
Not knowing.
Actually, probably won't go after that. We'll just make sure we can replenish all of our movement, and then we can proceed to beat the smack out of people. And then zoom across the map.
I will. I must.
Get rid of that portal, or that crowd of command for a portal glyph. Combine these two blades. Collar of Corn's always good. Brass Cleaver also always good. Back.
Slayer of Kings.
I'm gonna give that to Brass Tide. Give it an additional buff to everyone around him. By 8 additional melee attack. It's an extremely elite port. Alright, we got health, we got speed, we got leadership.
Blooded
Skulltaker,
Wanderer.
3 skill points. Murder up to Deadly Onslaught.
A hero.
Scylla will go ahead and give you a point into kill. Dark Tutor. 100% extra effect duration to Pilgrimage of Skulls and Wild Abandon. So instead of 21 seconds, that's for 42. And what was Wild Abandon? 50 whole seconds for 40 additional attack and can't die. Yeah, that sounds good.
Night's truth revealed.
Alright, Skulltaker.
Horns champion.
Then we move on Rakarth.
No way.
No way. You're right. We're gonna hit Sabioth first.
Champions.
Because they don't run. You know what time it is. It's Skull Claiming time. But that's gonna be all the time we've got for today's episode, and next time we'll pick up with a battle against the Dark Knife Ears. Thank you all so much for stopping by today's Blooded Wanderers campaign. If you all enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub throne, and I'll see you all in the next one.